Sorry about the fan. It's really hot. But anyways, if you've ever watched Fight Club, right? If you've ever watched Fight Club, I want you guys to remember this specific scene. And if you haven't, go watch it. And if you don't want to watch it, fair enough. But there was this scene where Tyler Durden poured acid on the narrator's backhand. Narrator was screaming, and he was going to his safe place, right? His happy place where he tried to ignore the pain in his mind. That's where we all go to. So he goes to the happy place, and then Tyler Durden slaps him across the face and tells him to feel it, to be in the moment and feel it, right? So I'm gonna explain why I'm talking about this. You're gonna get why I'm talking about this later in the video. Okay, so most of us have people we look up to, right? We have people we look up to, and most of us look up to celebrities, right? They're our figures, they're our idols and everything. So we love them, we obsess over them, but the fact is, we're not them. A few years ago, I was obsessed with movie stars, Hollywood and everything. And the movie star that did it for me was Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm sure you guys know who that man is. So I was obsessed with this guy. I copied his personality traits. I would watch his interviews, his movies, clips of him, anything with him, basically, anything with him in it, I would watch it. I was down for it. Pictures of him, I had them saved. It was this obsession. So I would copy his personality traits, try to be like him, copy him, so that I would seem cool, in high school. I developed this facade in high school. And it worked, right? Did it update my social status? It did. Did it get me girls? Yeah, it did. But there was one problem that caused, actually two. One was, that wasn't me. Bottom line, that wasn't me. Two, I wasn't developing myself in, the real world, right? It's like I was in a trance, right? You get all these hits of dopamine in your mind, and you kind of live through your idol. I was living through Leo, and I wasn't, upgrading myself in real life, not really knowing who I am, so I couldn't chase after, I couldn't chase after being who I wanted to be, or, develop myself into actually being, authentic. So, you live through your idol, you live through, some of you, maybe it's reality shows, you live through these people, and, you get these large hits of dopamine, these huge hits of dopamine, to the point where, you live in la la land rather than reality. Living through your idol, it feels good. It feels good. If you understand what I mean, it feels good. Living through somebody that's already a huge success, ignoring your life problems, living through them, feeling, since they've made it, it kind of feels good to numb yourself through them, right? But the fact is, you're running away from the reality that you have your own mountain to climb. Call me weird for doing what I used to do. Call me weird, but I know most of you fuckers out there run away from looking at the mountain by numbing your brains with, media like YouTube, or should I say Netflix, or porn sites, Pornhub, pictures, and whatsoever. So, when you think about it, having a happy place, right? A place where we escape to, porn, blah, blah, blah. It's like having a child. It's fun when you make it. It's really fun when you make it, but when it comes out, shit. The point here is, right? The point here is we must focus that energy, right, of going to a happy place and bring it towards being in our reality. Right? We should focus it on our reality. I don't want to sound like, I don't want to be that guy, suss you out and sound like a corny motherfucker, but sound like John Cena. Never give up. But bet on yourself, man. You're your only shot, man. Come on, dude, come on. We're men at the end of the day. Life's hard. If you guys ever heard that quote? Hard times create strong men create good times create weak men create hard times. You guys ever heard that? If you didn't know, now you know. But the point here is, I need you guys, I need your help, right? I need your help to bring our reality back to the good times, right? So we need to be strong, right? We need to be strong. And in order to be strong men, we need to abandon the noise, to be grounded in our reality, all right? Don't you want to conquer? Don't you want to be a killer? Not a literal killer, but a killer. Don't you want to be a killer? Don't you want to strive to get what you want, be it health, girls, wealth? Don't you want that? Don't you want that for yourself? So let's be grounded here, all right? Let's be here. Let's face our problems head on. But dude, this video is about you talking about not living through our idols, and you busy talking about reality. This reality bullshit. But listen, I know, but part of me talking about that is emphasizing the fact that we need to be here, all right? I don't want you guys to be deluded. I was deluded. That stuff hurts when the veil is pulled back. You need to be here. We need to be here. That's the only way we can be strong. So before I cut the video, I want to leave you guys with a quote that I saw in a book about the art of seducing women. So the quote goes like this, right? Victory belongs to the person with the strongest reality and the most decisive actions. All right, so I want you to run that back, write it down on the paper, stick it on your wall, or if you're feeling extra pumped, write it on your wall. I don't know what you're gonna do, but yeah. So if you've made it to this part of the video, appreciate it. Love. Cheers. See ya.